Welcome back to the season finale of the career mode here at Leeds United Season 3, in which last episode we go ahead and win in the FA Cup semifinal against Swansea City. It was a narrow 2-1 win. We are now having the final against Wolverhampton Wolves, obviously. As far as the Champions League, we get knocked out in the quarterfinals to Real Madrid, a 4-2 aggregate, which is kind of reasonable considering Real Madrid are levels above us. We are currently sitting 4th in the league, a game in hand against teams like Chelsea, teams like Man United, and Man City. I mean, we probably won't ever catch up to Man United. It is possible, but we are just needing to go toe-to-toe here with Arsenal realistically and Chelsea. And we need to start picking up more points. We do have Man United in the first game of today's episode. We also have the FA Cup final against Wolves. Where is Wolves at in the league? They are 15th. And then we also have a big game at the end of the season against Chelsea, in which could be the deciding fate for a top 4 for this season going to next season.
Still passing it around with authority.
Osimhen, Bruno Fernandes gets past Meslier. It's 1-0 for United, and it's against the run of play. But they have the lead.
Underway. Anthony. United might be able to cash in.
Osimhen, Bruno Fernandes, Osimhen, back to Bruno, 2-0.
And he does.
We're breaking down again.
And the ball is
In the recent transfer market, is it enough to prize him away from Leeds?
Osimhen, Anthony, it's 3-0. And that's going to be that. We are going to lose to Man United, 4-0 loss. That's a massive loss as well. Arsenal draw, that's good, and that's good for us at least. But they do go above us and even do Chelsea. But we do have a game in hand against Chelsea. I don't know how they played 2 games in one day, but they did. Game against Fulham, we quit sim. We win 2-1. Cucurella and Hincapié on the score sheet. Everton away from home, we quick sim it as well, and we lose 2-1. That's a massive loss. That might be us out of the top 4. Everton away from home. Can we get the win? Yes, we can. Weston McKennie wins in the 85th minute. St. Maximin scoring early on. And back-to-back wins going into the FA Cup final now. FA Cup final against Wolves. We are going with our strongest lineup. Zinchenko's up to 88. Reuter's up to 87. Francisco's growing. This might be his last cup final with us, though, as well as Brendan Aronson. Let's get into it. Zinchenko, he'll lay it off for Brendan Aronson. Now quickly into Jorginho Reuter. Did he get the pass before going offside? Yes, but he almost ran out of bounds anyway. Brendan Aronson's a beautiful finish, and Leeds United are in front. It's 1-0 for Leeds. And that's actually a beautiful finish from Brendan Aronson, just slightly on the floor. Not that much pace on it.
and it's whipped in early.
Joe Gomez heads it wide. Now Brendan Aronson to carry it up. Can he find Francisco out wide? He can. Francisco in for Reuter. Reuter over the top for Francisco. Maybe the second ball, yes. A through ball for Brendan Aronson, so nearly finding him. We're going into halftime, though, with a 1-0 lead thanks to a beautiful Brendan Aronson finish. Leeds United, not Leeds. Wolves are growing into it, though. It's going to be a big second half here.
One additional minute.
St. Maximin back to Brendan Aronson, in for Zinchenko. Zinchenko's going to have a crack at it, because why not? Maybe a second chance, no. But that is Leeds United winning the FA Cup here against Wolves. A 1-0 win. And we win our second trophy of the season. And that is Europa League knocked up for sure, no matter what happens in these last 3 games. But I don't want Europa League. I want Champions League. But that's going to be a big transfer boost as well. Each cup we win, I'm adding 20 million into our budget.
Yep, you can see what it means to this tight baller. And now for the trophy.
And the Ukrainian beast, Zinchenko, will lift the trophy. Number 2 of the season, the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. We do the domestic double.
That's fantastic stuff.
Now time to wrap up the Premier League season and trying to finish in the top 4 spot. It's a big win. It's a big cup win there as well. Two games left to go. And actually, we have a game in hand against literally everyone besides a couple of teams that aren't even close to battling for us. And we are currently 2 points ahead of Spurs, 2 points ahead of Arsenal, and 2 points ahead of Chelsea. If we were to win this game against Aston Villa, we would be 5 points off them, and it would be mathematically impossible for them to catch up to us no matter what would happen. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate this game through against Aston Villa and jump in if need be and make sure we at least minimum get a draw and maybe get a win. Jorginho Rutter makes it 1-0 for 19 minutes in.
1-0 then. Goal to level it up late.
Skamaka makes it 1-1 in 85th minute. We're jumping in here to try and get the win. In the dying moments of the game, I really don't want to into Francisco. I should have jumped in. It was 1-0. Francisco over the top for Vahi. Vahi's in behind. Vahi slows down on his left foot. Can't get the shot off. Oh, just don't lose it, please. Okay, Calabria intercepts. Now out wide for Francisco. In for Rutter. Rutter out wide for Jorginho. Des, possibly no. Oh, here comes Aston Villa. Oh, here comes Aston Villa. Here comes Aston Villa. Please, no. No. Okay, we stop it. It's a draw at least, which means we might have to play that Chelsea game anyway. A 1-1 draw against Villa, I will honestly take it. Looking at this, and I think if we don't lose 9-0, 6-0, and Tottenham obviously win, Chelsea obviously win, they would have to win 9-0. They have to win 10-0 or 9-0, I guess. But I think we're pretty much fine. Even if we were to lose this game, I will go ahead and simulate it, just to simulate it. Jump in if need be. But I think the season is wrapped up, and I think we're finishing in a Champions League spot for once again for another season of Champions League football.
And the match underway here at Stamford Bridge. Goes the opening goal.
Brendan Aronson makes it 1-0 for Leeds. Might not even have to lose.
So Chelsea race to level the game.
And Chelsea do level it. Kolo Muani, he scores in the 60th minute to make it 1-1.
So
Not too worried here though.
the equalizer.
Jorginho Rutter has the lead and might have the winner there as well. It's 2-1.
So
It's a 2-1 win over Chelsea, which sees us finish into the top 4 in back-to-back seasons. And Liverpool actually win the league for back-to-back seasons. And Spurs, who finished second last season, they go ahead and finish in 5th this season. Arsenal finishing in 6th. Chelsea finishing in 7th. And I think technically, since I won the FA Cup, not does it go down to Spurs, but it should go down to Arsenal, who should be in the FA Cup. And then Chelsea, who get Conference League. They get the Conference League, obviously. And I think maybe there's a chance Leicester City are in the Conference League next season as well, since I won the Carabao Cup. Going down is Brentford with only 3 wins on the season. Fulham and Brighton join them. Burnley barely survive. Our top goal scorer, I feel like y'all know who it is going to be Jorginho Rutter. He scored like 50 goals, almost 44, 26 in the game in the league, 6 in the 6 games in the FA Cup, 2 for Carabao Cup, 10 out of 10 appearances in the Champions League. Brendan Aronson had a fantastic season as well, but he might be on the way out. St. Maximin, he had a great season just attacking wise with 21 goals and 22 assists, 13 assists in the Prem. He might be on the way as well as Francisco. I can't lie. Francisco, he might be on the way out possibly, or on the way to the bench for a more reserved role. Weston McKennie did all right. Vahi did all right coming off the bench. I kind of want more out of him, though. Zinchenko, he did good. Serginho Dest, Galliano. I mean, a lot of these players just didn't really have that much game time. Our youth players or players on loan, Yurdo, I'm just going to go ahead and sell him next season, as well as Ben Seguir. Francisco Caicedo, I might just sell him as well. And then Mortis, I'll see what happens with him. I think these are all on 2-year deals anyway, so they'll probably stay out for another year. I will see y'all next episode for the start of Season 4, in which probably will end up being the last season. So I'll see y'all then. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.